Good morning to everybody. Thank you very much for listening my videos continuously. Now, this is my fourth class. In first class, I have given you the introduction and told you about knowledge and language. In my second class, I was telling you about the language and its tips, which enable you to develop the language confidently. In third class, I was telling you about ethics and attitude, how it plays an important role in life. Now I shall tell you human values, how human values are very important in everyone's life. What is the human values? Human values are the virtues that guide us to take into account the human element when we interact with the other human beings. What are the human values are there? So why human values are very important in the life? So we understand what are the human values are there, why it is very important in everyone's life. Before I am going to explain you about the human values, I shall list out the human values so that you can understand what are the human values are existing in everyone's life. Now I tell you human values. Respect is a human value, accepting is a human value, consideration is a human value, appreciation is a human value, listening is a human value, openness is a human value, affection is a human value, empathy is a human value, brotherhood is a human value, friendship is a human value. These are the human values are existing in life. So we have to, why these human values are more important in life? It helps us to grow and develop the life. There are so many values are there. Personal values, social values, spiritual values, behavior values, cultural values, ethical values, educational values, no human values. In human values, so we have got more than 10 points. Why it is very important? So why do you worry about the human values? So what is the need for human values? It's very important. You think of human values, why human values are very important. Now I tell you about the respect. The best human values. What is respect? A feeling of deep admiration for someone. So you are giving respect, then you are getting respect from others. So we learn to give respect to everybody. So sometimes we think that why should I give respect to him? Sometimes people say, why do I waste my respect? So I should not give respect for anything. So people, we including ourselves, what we do, we always give respect on seeing the position, on seeing the background of a person. If he deserves respect, we give respect. If he does not deserve respect, we won't give respect. We should not be like that. So we have to give respect for everybody. It helps them to grow and develop their life. That's very important. If you give respect, you get respect. If you don't give respect, you may not give respect. You may not get respect. So getting and giving respect is very important for the human values. Suppose you go to a function or somewhere where you are respected by everybody, it means so you have the human values. If you don't have the human values, people never give you respect. So simply people ignore you and they won't come and talk with you. They won't have any kind of admiration for you. So when we don't have human values, then what is the use of living in this world? You may not have anything in the world, but you must have human values. Human values plays an important role to grow ourselves and to develop ourselves. Without these, we are not going to be a meaningful person. So wherever we go, we must get respect. Wherever we go, we must give respect. Giving respect and getting respect is a human values. Suppose we should not think that why should we give respect to everybody. That sometimes we may think like that. We should avoid the thinking like that. We should give respect to everyone so that their values will be increased. We do get some values by giving respect to people who deserve or may not deserve. The first and foremost values of human values. The second one is I'm going to the accepting. The act of assenting or believing or approving. Yeah, accepting. How you, because when someone says you something means you are accepting. When someone gives you some assignment means you are accepting. Suppose when you go to a concern where you work, your employer gives you some instruction to be followed and you are accepting. It means you are not accepting, you are giving values to the person where you work. That's very important. So by accepting, you are giving values. But without arguing with the person, without making any absolute argument, you are accepting, you are assenting, you are believing, or you are approving. So it means you are giving respect to a person. His values will be increased. Ultimately, he will have a kind of values on you. So we have to have this kind of human values to be adopted everywhere. So first is I was telling about respect. Now I'm telling you the accepting values. Third one is appreciation. What we do, recognize the good qualities of a person. When someone did something good, we have to appreciate. When someone passed the examination, we have to appreciate. When someone performs something, we have to appreciate. This is also a good human values. By appreciating, people get values. You too get some values. So values comes like this only. We don't think that why should I appreciate the person. We should not think to appreciate anyone for their good qualities, for their deserving qualities, for their prominent qualities. We think that why we appreciate the people for their work, for their performance. So a student is there, you have to appreciate. So a boss or employer, anyone, they must learn the qualities of appreciation. It means it is not appreciation, it is a recognition. You are giving respect, you are giving values to a person. So the value is accumulated by your appreciation. So we have to appreciate the person for their good qualities, for their outstanding performance, for their good deeds, for their achievements, for their performances in everything. We have to appreciate. When we appreciate, so the person will get some value. So not only he will get the value, you too will get the value. So everyone will get the value by having these are the human values. The fourth one is the listening. So take notice, give one's attention, make an effort to hear something from others. So give notice, pay attention to a person, make an effort to hear something from the person. Sometimes we come across the people. So when we say something, people will be standing there but they won't hear. But they will be standing there. They won't hear anything what you are saying. So because you get a kind of frustration. So whenever I come to you, I say you something, but you are not hearing. Simply you are hearing physically, but you are mentally somewhere else. So it is not good. No, when we listen means so if suppose I tell you something, you are listening means you are giving me value. When you say something, I am listening means I give value to your words, not to your words to a person. So we have to listen people. When listening is a kind of value which we are giving to people. So we understand what is the value of respect, what is the value of appreciation, what is the value of accepting, what is the value of appreciation. We understand. We should not think that simply he's talking, we are listening. Not like that. When father speaks, your son listens. When teacher speaks, a student listens. When any neighbor speaks, someone listens. So we listen. So we are not listening. We are not listening. We are just giving values. We are giving values to the words which are spoken by the people. So there is also a kind of values. The fourth one is openness. The quality of being openness because you want to share some feelings. Can you share the feelings with everyone? It's not possible. So you share the feelings to whom you believe. There must be openness. There must be a transparency. And there must be a kind of frankness. So there won't be any kind of concealment in the conversation. There is an openness in the conversation. There is a transparent in the conversation. There is a frankness in the conversation. And you are telling something. There is also a kind of value. Suppose you are saying me something, your secret. It means you are not saying me the secret. You are giving me to my personality. You are giving me value to my personality. So the secret cannot be told to everyone. It can be told to few person to whom you believe. It cannot be revealed to everyone. Whatever the problem you have, whatever the struggling you are facing, so it might be anything. You cannot share with everyone. You can share to a person to whom you are giving values. You are not sharing the secret. You are giving values. That's very important. Next one is affection. Gentle feeling of something. Gentle feeling of someone or something. Because you cannot have affection with everybody. Affection is there. Sometimes you may have affection with your people. Sometimes you may have affection with your relatives. So this thing affection cannot be created. Suppose you cannot go and ask people to show affection on you. It's not possible. If someone shows you affection on you without asking, it means they are not showing you the affection, they are giving you the value to your personality. Yeah, we have to think like that. So affection is more important. You know, love and affection cannot be bought by anyone in this world. If you have true love and affection, this true love and affection will go and buy everything in your life. So we cannot buy love, we cannot buy respect, we cannot buy appreciation, we cannot buy acceptance, we cannot buy friendship, we cannot buy fraternity, we cannot buy brotherhood, we cannot buy anything. These things should be there in our life. If it is there, it means it's a value for your personality. It accumulates a value for your personality. We think like that. Then empathy, ability to understand the feelings of others. So suppose your friend is there, you understand the feelings of your friend. Your neighbor is there, you understand the feeling of your neighbor. Your brother is there, you understand the feeling of your brother. Your colleague is there, you understand the feeling of your colleague. You understand the feelings of others. Ability to understand the feelings of others and share the feelings of others. Unless you understand the feelings of others, it means you are not closely associated with a person to whom you are meeting for more than 10 years. For the namesake you are meeting, for the namesake you are associating. Physically you are meeting with the people, you are not showing any kind of concern, you are not showing any kind of care. It means you are not giving value to the person to whom you are meeting for long years. If you are showing the concern, it means if you are showing the empathy, it means you are giving respect to the values of a person. Suppose you are not understanding the feelings of your friend, you are not understanding the feelings of your relative, you are not understanding the feelings of your neighbor, it means you are not giving value to your friends, neighbor, relatives. So where you cannot find the human values, then brotherhood. Suppose you meet anyone at outside, you talk to him, brotherhood should be there. A kind of loveableness, selflessness, kind of affection. It should come within us. It cannot be created by the people and depending upon the situation. It should be within us. When I talk to a person, I should think that he is my brother. I cannot think everyone is my brother. It depends upon the person whom we meet. We have to think like that. If you think like that, so brotherhood will be there. Suppose you meet a person, you are giving respect. He will be very happy on seeing your attitude, on seeing your basic values, how you are treating him, you are giving respect. You are talking with him like a brother. You are not a brother, but you are talking with him like a brother. When you are talking with him like a brother, he will be happy to meet you again. Because you are giving values to his personalities. Then friendship, it is also a kind of human values. Suppose a friend, he born somewhere, we born somewhere. He is not our brother, he is not our relative, he is not our neighbor, he is someone. But when we meet our friend, what we do? We talk with our friend frankly. We share the feelings with our friends. We don't conceal anything with our friends. And we can share the feelings with our friends. And we can share the problems with our friends. And we seek the help from our friends. Sometimes we may not say anything to our relatives, but we are sharing the problems and feelings and happiness with our friends. It means you are not sharing the problems, feelings or anything. You are giving values to your friends. Yeah, you are sharing the problems. Can you share the problems with anyone? It's not possible. You can share the problem. You can talk to a person. You can accept anything only if you value a person. If you fail to value a person, you cannot find appreciation, you cannot find accepting, you cannot find friendship, you cannot find brotherhood. You won't have all these values when you don't value a person. If you value a person, you can find all these values. So all these values will give you a kind of satisfaction. Suppose we meet a person, can we respect everyone? Can we accept everything with everyone? Can we talk to everyone openly or frankly? It is not possible. So we try to conceal everything. Sometimes it means we are not giving values. When we are ready to reveal, it means we are giving value to a person. When we are concealing, it means we are not giving value. We are just avoiding them, ignoring them by not giving the values. If you are not giving the values, there won't be any kind of consideration, there won't be any kind of appreciation, there will be any kind of listening, loyalty, honesty, friendship. There won't be anything if you don't give value to a person. So it is not possible. So honesty is also a kind of value. Suppose when your friend is giving you some work or asking you some help, or your employer is going abroad for more than 2 months, he is giving you the responsibility to take over the concern for 2 months. So you can do anything to your employer within 2 months. You can deceive him, but you have no intention to deceive your employer. So you wanted to be a loyal employee to your employer. So you are not willing to be a loyal, but more than loyal, you are giving value to your employer. So when we give value, we won't commit any mistakes. We will respect them. We do anything for them when we value. When we don't value, we never do anything for the people. If we value, we can do anything. We can accept. Suppose I value a person, whatever he says, I will obey. Whatever he says, I will listen. Whatever he says, I will obey the order. Whatever he says, I am going to surrender myself. So I shall give him respect wholeheartedly, because why I am doing all these things? I am giving value to these people. These people are more than a soul for my life. That's why I am giving respect. Sometimes I am sending messages to few people to whom I value. So every day I am sending messages for 10 or 15 people. Why we do like this? So we are giving value to the person. They are worthiest people. We have to give respect. These are the reflection of values. Respect is a reflection of values. Accepting is a reflection of values. Openness is a reflection of values. Friendship is a reflection of values. Fraternity is a reflection of values. Brotherhood is a reflection of values. Revealing is a reflection of values. Listening is a reflection of values. Appreciation is a reflection of values. Affection is a reflection of values. Honesty is a reflection of values. Loyalty is a reflection of values. So these are the reflection of values. So these values cannot be given to everybody. These values can be given to valuable people. If you think they are valuable, you are giving these values. So you are listening. Suppose I am in a hurry to go Chennai. If someone comes in front of me, whom I value so much, what should I do? I start, despite our busy schedule, I spend a few minutes with him by talking something, because I am not spending few minutes with him. I am giving respect to the person whom I met when I am hurried to go Chennai. This is a value. Human values are very important for everyone. The human values, life will be hollow. We should think that we give respect, we get respect. If you listen, people listen. If you show the affection, people show the affection. If you care, people will care you. If you are so honest, they will be honest to you. If you are so loyal, they will be loyal to you. So these are the good qualities of a person to get the respect or to give the respect. So we have so many values, but I feel human values is one of the best values when compared to other values. So I don't think personal values are very important. Social values, cultural values, ethical values, behavioral values, spiritual values, all the values are there, but all the values are very important. But I feel human values is one of the best values which we get from the people. We are not getting from the people, we are getting the respect, we are getting the value. There must be a value for everything. If there is no value, we cannot do anything. Okay, when suppose I go to a function where I am valued by the people. Suppose I go to a class, I am valued by the people. I must be valued by the people. It means so I am doing something good for the people. If I don't deserve value, but my life is not so good, so I am not living up to the mark. If people give me value, it means I am living up to the mark. So human values are very important. So we have to live like this, and you are the students, and you have to inculcate the habit of treating everyone equally, treating everyone without having any kind of favorism or discrimination. There is also impartialities. Suppose when you talk to a person, there are people who are showing with favorism and discrimination. Suppose when someone goes, he will treat him something different. When you talk to him, he will treat you different. It means he is showing the favorism and discrimination. When you feel you are getting the favorism and discrimination, it means you are not getting the values. Wherever we go, so whatever we do, wherever we are, however we are, we treat everyone equally, without favorism, without discrimination. If we are like this, we get the consideration like this. If we are not like this, we never get the consideration like this. What you do, that you get back. So you cannot expect only from others. So if you are good, they too will be good. If you give value, they too will give value. If you listen, they too will listen. If you appreciate the quality, they too will appreciate your quality. If you accept some obligation, they too will accept some obligation. If you value to their personality, they do value to their personality. So it needs a kind of broad-mindedness. Without broad-mindedness, we cannot do anything. So to have give this kind of values, a man should have broad-mindedness. A man should have broad-minded nature. So then only he will give value and will get back the value from others. Suppose a man who is not broad-minded person, he never listen, he never appreciate, he never talk, he never reveal, he never obey anyone. He is living for himself. When he has all these qualities, how does he get back the values from others? Will he get back the values? He never get back the values. If we value others, we get the value from others. If you fail to give the values, we never get the value from others. So we have to understand human values are very important forever. Because human values, we can't live. Human values are very important. Like what we can say, more than anything else. We may not have property, we may not have position, or we may not have money, we may not have education, we may not have anything. How can we get the human values? On seeing your behavior, on seeing your character, on seeing your nature, on seeing your harmless attitude, on seeing your broad-mindedness, on seeing your gentle nature. So people come to understand what you are. So you are giving respect to even to a stranger. When a stranger comes, you are giving respect. So there must be values in everyone's life. Without values, there is no meaning to live in this world. We must get values. Values are very important. I hope you understand what I am trying to say you about the importance of values, how values is playing an important role in everyone's life. So I expect you to live like this. You are the students, you get the values, you treat everyone equally, respect parents, respect teachers, respect elders, appreciate people for their goodness, appreciate people for their outstanding qualities, listen people when they say something, maintain honesty and loyalty. So these are the things which bring you a kind of values. But we cannot expect the values from the people. We cannot ask the people to give value to our personality. We cannot ask. But we have to live like that. We must be a deserving person to get the value from the person. So I hope you understand what these values are important. So you are all growing stars. You are going to get the values, and these values are very important for your future progress. You may go to a concern, or you may go to a greatest organization, or you may go to any occasion, or you may go to a new environment where people will give you value on seeing your inspiring qualities. These